Hey, can you guys hear me?
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
A man, is it the power in his hands? Is it his quest for glory? Give it all you got to fight to the top, so we can know your story. Now you're a man, a man, man, man. Now you're a man, a mounty, 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 man, man, man. You are now a man, you're a man. Now you're a male. Live it, live it. What makes a man? Is it the woman in his arms? Just 'cause she has big titties? Or is it the way he fights every day? No, it's probably the titties. Now you're a male. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. Now you're a male, male. Male, 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 male. Now you're a male. M-A-N, man, 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 man. Now you're a moron.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
It is finally Friday. Finally, after a long week, I'm happy to be here. Joining me as always, my buddy Tommy Gunn.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
You look like a terrorist.
That means you're gay.
That man with no camera on. Channel that Brian Lake.
AFK.
David D. Author, Applegate.
G'day, fans, air conditioned under the cool units.
Is it starting to be warm where you're at?
It's starting to warm, yes. Wet, yes.
Oh, wow. And last but not least, the prime mover.
And speaking of wet, I'm a man sitting in the dark because Hurricane Ian took away my power. My power.
Man, yeah, it sounds like you're in a tin can.
I am. I'm in a tin can of emotional anguish.
Hold on, I got a button for that. Right.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, or
Nazi fags.
That's too funny.
That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous, man. So what's going on? What y'all been up to before we get going? What was that?
That wasn't me.
Sound like a race car went by y'all's house.
I wish.
More like a rocket bike.
Yeah, something like that. So what y'all been up to? Anything cool?
I was living my life just fine till this power outage, and now I'm walking around with a candle like Frodo from the Lord of the Rings series.
You're stumbling around the tunnels there under the mountains, right?
That's right, like a dwarf.
Now, who's playing the Balrog?
Yeah. No, Balrog is the power company.
Yeah, that's it.
Sons of bitches. Anyway, enough of my woes.
So that means the giant spider looking to suck the life out of you is the government.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But no, Tolkien wasn't political whatsoever, was he?
That's true.
Hey, you know our Rumble's going up to 108 subscribers. We've gained 7 subscribers in a week.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
boy. It's one a day.
Thank you.
Keep it going.
Yeah, thank you, Rumble.
Yeah, shout out. So yeah, there's apparently no live chat, so sorry. But we are on Facebook Live and YouTube. So at least there's that. So I guess Lape's just kind of just gonna sit there all night and not talk to nobody.
He likes to watch.
I know, he's such a voyeur.
Voyeur. Saucier. Voyeur.
Nazi fags.
Oh, he'll chime in and tell us when we're wrong.
Yeah.
I have held many balls.
He's like the referee at a football game. He's the head referee.
You should hurry up and record her North Korean speech before it's deleted.
Hey, look, there's the doctor. What's up, the doctor?
Hey,
Doctor. Hey, I can hear everybody.
Yay!
Yay!
How goes it?
It's going okay.
Well, that's good.
It's all right. Prime's calling from the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the dark side.
I'm actually in a Studio 354 with Stanley Kubrick.
All right. Yeah, I'm calling from my phone. That's why I got no picture and I got no way for my video camera to work. So.
Hey,
oh, well.
You and I are the same. Right on.
All right.
Prime sounds, I mean, not Prime, Dr. Coffinail sounds way better than Prime does, and they're both calling from cameras, or from phones. And I bet you money they're both calling from an iPhone.
No, actually, it's an Android from my end.
You mean an Android actually sounds better than an iPhone?
I don't know.
Depends on the phone, not the software.
I do not reveal my manufacturer's phone, my phone manufacturer at all.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's an Apple.
Yeah, that's why I don't say anything. Yeah.
Soon to be made in India.
I do not endorse. I do not condone or endorse Android. I only use them.
You need to have a balance, people. You can have both of them.
It's true.
Superfan's in the chat. Tommy, if you get any closer to the screen, you're going to have to kiss it. Yay. Yeah, he loves putting that forehead right in the field of view. That was gross.
Well brought up. Pity you weren't.
Touche.
It's raining here.
Yeah, it's pouring here.
And I'm overcast.
Not doing anything here yet, but I'm in Indiana, so.
Indiana. So you weren't far from where I used to live then. No wonder I saw you at Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, Cincinnati's not that far. It's about a 3-hour drive.
Hey, what kind of
Hey, you two, why don't you just get a room, okay?
Yeah, right. Hey, if you guys had to pick one of these pies, what would you pick?
Oh, is this a?
I don't know.
Is this a trick question?
Is.
I've never heard of a buttermilk pie, or the millionaire.
I mean, that just looks like a cheesecake.
Is this a trick question? If I pick like chocolate, are you gonna say I'm gay or something?
No,
But what are we
No,
picking?
we'll just
We
say
don't
that
want to
anyway.
eat.
Just
Oh,
what
no,
you
yeah.
want. I mean, I don't know. I was looking at it. I saw it on Facebook. It was like, if you could only pick one, what would you pick?
Oh,
Yeah, but
Oh,
Pecan
boy.
pie. Pecan pie.
I kind of like the lemon meringue. I'm leaning toward the lemon
Yeah.
meringue.
yeah. Basically, anything but the cherry. Although I don't know what two
Yeah.
of them are.
Which
Oh, I'd
the
eat
butter
any
up
of
and the
them.
Millionaire? Yeah, I think I would try them all. I'm pretty sure I would.
Little pie sampler.
Yeah, dude, pecan pie would probably be it for me.
Pecan pie. That's the winner right there.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
That is you never fail with that.
It's a
I mean,
pecan.
the
You got
chocolate
them
would be good.
Big pecans, and you've got that nougat, that whatever that jelly thing is that's in there. Oh,
Yeah,
and the
I don't
crust.
care what it is. I
Oh,
just want to eat it.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, the sweet potato pie's all right. The custard pie's all right. Lemon or pecan would probably be my favorites. I've never had the Millionaire. Cherry, I mean, if it like, I don't know. But chocolate, pecan, and lemon, no doubt. Like I'd probably get one of each. One of them three.
One whole pie or just a slice?
Just like I'm getting one. Like if we're going down a dessert buffet, I'm picking up one slice of each.
I'll
There
have
you
one
go.
pie. It's made up of 8. It's made up of all but cherry. Yeah. 8 slices.
8 slices of 8 different types.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
8. Yeah. 1 slice of 8 each.
Yes.
yeah, but if you pick if you do pick the chocolate Dr. Coffin-Nails, you know
That means you're gay.
It's self-evident. It just tells it. The story
No,
tells
I'm kidding.
itself.
I'm kidding. I would eat the chocolate pie myself. I'm telling you, I'm fat. I'd probably eat all of them.
Gay.
I don't really like the cherry, but I mean, I eat it.
Gay.
Whatever.
I will eat almost any food put in front of me.
Gay.
Me too. I'm fat. I'm fat and proud of it.
Well, when you got a big tool, you got to build a shed over it. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Well, that's what that
But have you been told by your doctor that you're morbidly obese? Because that's a special moment. That was a special moment for me that I'll never forget.
Oh, really?
How do you get that, man? You're not big at all.
Well, I'm like 240. I'm bigger than I'm heavier than I look.
I wish I could be 240.
And how tall are you?
5'11".
Okay, all
We're about
right.
the same height.
That's about a 29 BMI right there.
Yeah.
We're about the same
You could
height.
be one of the. You could be all
Okay.
7 of the dwarfs.
See, because this is what men talk about.
Wait.
Exactly.
And
This is how
eating foods.
This is what old men talk about. I'd rather talk about women. What do you want,
there you go.
Dodger? Oh, no, one of my dogs is bothering me again. This is what happened. Right before I connected, they all came and said, hey, we need to go out.
Ah, so it's
Pouring
very
rain.
convenient, my friend.
Now he's doing something again.
Is he pooping on the carpet?
No, it's like he's chasing something.
Ooh.
He went in the closet where there'd be stuff in there.
My dog ate some baby.
Dragons.
My dog ate some baby bunnies the other day.
Oh, wow.
Beat
That's
that.
sad.
Yeah.
I managed to save 4 of them, and we had to keep them out of the backyard for about a week and a half till they got out of there, because you can't take them away from the mother or they'll pretty much die.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So you saved them by giving them back to their mom?
Yeah, we pretty much have her let her have the backyard. I usually keep a good watch and make sure they don't make a nest in there, but I apparently let my guard down, and by the time he kept trying to go back backyard, and by the time we figured out what he was doing, he ate like 3 or 4 of them. So
Wow.
it's a tasty snack treat apparently. So Hello?
Somebody made a video about what GTA 6 better look like.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm about to. Hold up. Let's see. Where's that? Stop.
Where we at?
Right here. I had to share. I had to wait to restart it. Dude said the GTA 6 don't look like yes, you can keep it. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, is that the new Grand Theft Auto 6?
Nice.
That's the new GTA, yeah.
That was the leaks.
It's going to be called
That-
GTA 6 Gary, Indiana.
That guy, that guy is either very talented or on drugs or both.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
You know how that goes.
So apparently other studios in solidarity for the leaks of the GTA 6 also revealed some of their work in progress. And now the hacker is claiming he didn't hack GTA 6. He merely accessed GTA 6 using
What's the
Yeah, that was
difference?
the word before. That was the word they used, access, before they came up with hack. So it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's saying he's not the actual one who produced the passwords. It was merely passed on to him.
Right.
So, I don't care. You know it wasn't, you just, publicity stunt. Oh, look, here's an incomplete game on Twitter. Give me lots of likes.
Bazinga.
So I think I found a home for my dog.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had to get rid of your dog?
Yeah.
He's not fitting in.
Gotta rehome her.
Why would happen?
See, she's just a menace, dude. I mean, like, she could be a good dog if somebody had time to work with her, but like we just don't have time to work with her.
Yeah, you got little babies, man.
I mean, I don't know. It's not that she's fine with the kids. Like, the kids play all over her and she's cool with it, but like she just chews up their stuff.
Yeah, but they're the priority,
My daughter has glasses that were like $300, and she chewed them up.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That ain't good.
No.
And obviously not covered under warranty.
No. Well, no, because it's her second pair of glasses.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she just got glasses like a couple months ago, so yeah.
Home or
And
like a shelter.
Yeah, so well, I think my mom's friend's gonna take her. I don't know. She'd be a great dog if we had time to work with her. So, she digs holes. There's too many holes in my front yard, and that pisses me off. I'm very Hank Hill when it comes to my yard. Don't drive in it. Don't do anything in it. I want it cut the right direction and everything like that.
Don't let kids play basketball in it.
Do what, Coffin Hills?
Don't let kids play baseball in it, like I caught some kids the other day trying to do in my front yard.
Well,
I actually had to tell them to get off my lawn. I'm now that guy.
Yeah. Well, the problem of it is that, man, like the fact of people playing ball and stuff in my yard, I really wouldn't care about. It's the fact that if they get hurt, then they turn around and sue me.
Well, yeah,
And
exactly.
It's like,
That's why I don't let the neighbor kids play in that fort that I built for my kids, because it's like, they break an arm and then you can get sued.
Exactly. It sucks.
Yeah.
The world today blows.
Well, there's a umbrella insurance that covers that. So if you guys want to look into that,
Yeah, no, I just want to keep them out of my yard.
There you go. Just stay out of my yard.
It's the insurance shakedown.
Yeah.
The lawyers' insurance companies, they shake you down.
Exactly.
But anyway, so have you guys been watching any of the updates this week? Any of the news? Any entertainment news? Any political news?
I got one. I was interested in seeing the news concerning that Nord Stream pipeline, and some are saying that we blew it up.
Oh, you mean the one that Russia blew up?
Yeah, the Russians blew up.
That they're saying that we blew up?
That's right.
Right.
Like everybody got in on it and blew it up.
Oh yeah.
The Russians did not blow it up.
Yeah, they did not.
No.
We heard Kareem quite clearly.
It's the Russians.
It must be true.
What if the Chinese did? To get America and Russia keep going at each other. I mean, we're already at war with them. We're already sending troops. There's already American troops fighting Russians.
Yes. Now,
well, they're called advisors, but still.
Speaking of Chinese, did you know the Chinese opened a police station in Canada?
Hey, check this out real quick.
That means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
That's right.
How will you do that exactly? Since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control.
We will. I promise you, we'll be able to do it. If Russia invades, that means.
So they're going to take over Germany. Good.
Well, they're crippling.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's just. I don't know.
Good.
No, it's not. But because he came out on the record like, "Hello, that's a flaming red flag." Hey, what'd you guys do that for?
And they always announce what they're going to do. Yep. They always announce what they're going to do.
They always. Yep. Exactly.
It's ridiculous, man. Like, seriously. Shut up. Trump did it. Trump did it right because he said, hey,
Trump didn't threaten to destroy the pipeline. All he said was, don't authorize the second pipeline. And they did.
Mm-hmm.
Don't turn it on. And they did. He warned them that it would be shut off. He kept trying to warn them that somebody would shut it off.
Well, yeah, they would be beholden to Russia for their natural gas.
Yeah. But it's everybody's fault for listening to Greta Thunberg and shutting off your reactors and shutting down your fuel station.
Yeah. How dare you?
You mean Scoldilocks?
Greta Thunberg.
I like to call it.
She hit puberty yet?
Yeah,
I know she's supposed to be like 19 or something, isn't she?
She was like 16 when she did that. She was like, she just looks like she's 10 years old.
9. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's vegan diet for you.
Blockers, so who knows if she's hit.
David did a real nice rant the other day on Greta Thunberg. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Greta Thunberg goblin.
It's my rig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we still got 10, and we only got 10 years to go. Didn't you say that 5 years ago? Didn't Al Gore say that 30 years ago?
Man, my chair's all squeaky now. Daggone it. I used to get mad at Tommy about this, but now I'm joining the club.
WD-40, my man. WD-40.
It's out in the garage. It's raining.
No, come on. You could do it for the next broadcast.
I'll do it for, yeah. It's like windshield wipers. You never know that you want them until you know.
You need him.
Until you need him.
He's got to shoot a bear or two to get to his garage, though.
Exactly.
Really?
Laszlo, what's up? I'm calling it. Paul blew up the pipeline.
It was Greta. It was Greta.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How do I not have that on here?
Emotional damage.
How dare you?
I was saying that like all week this week.
Yeah. Now you need one of Kamala pointing to the border and saying, "We're allies with North Korea."
And then she looks at the through the binoculars and she goes, "It's so close." Oh, it's 500 meters, ma'am, or 50 meters. 50
well,
meters.
if you our thumbnail for tonight is Kamala standing there and you got the army person and he's pointing and I put the southern U.S. borders that way, ma'am.
Yeah, she's looking north. Yeah, borders that way. That's about right too.
Yeah, that's because she's stupid.
No, you mean she's failed upwards her entire life and is the token diversity hire?
Oh, she's
Never.
done some stuff
On her knees. Yeah.
You mean heels up, Harris?
Yes.
Gobble,
Mike
gobble.
glitched for a second. Oh.
How dare you?
There we go.
Now your soundboard is complete.
You know, my 8-year-old daughter can.
Emotional damage.
Yes, it is. So yeah, what do you guys think about Kamala going over to visit the DMZ?
I want to know why they got her out. What are they keeping her from in D.C.? What are they planning they don't want her a part of?
It's highly suspicious.
Yeah. It's just like Pelosi going over, where did she go, to Taiwan or wherever?
Yeah, Taiwan.
Yeah, making sure her investments are still okay.
Seeing what new investments she can get her son into.
Yeah.
No, he was just an escort.
If you notice though, there wasn't hardly any kind of reception like Trump got.
Oh no, it was that she actually got none.
Trump got an actual reception. He got there. Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is, came out, greeted him. They went across the border, and then he came back down. And I mean, like, you know, nothing happened when Kamala was there.
No, she's just it's there to put something in the news because they don't want us to watch something else.
Yeah,
the
she's a
Nord Stream
placeholder.
pipeline, European winter, European energy crisis, inflation hitting 10% in Europe. The English currency has crashed. No,
well, we don't really care about what happens in England. We kicked their butts like 200-some years ago. We don't really care.
Well, that's what you think.
What do you mean? What I think?
The
Bank of England still runs this country, is what I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, well, you know,
we're still paying off the debt from the war.
The city of England is still the center of the planet. So,
financial center, yeah.
But well, we did for a time, and then we had a certain party sold us back to the crown. I won't say the name of them, but they were pro-slavery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean they weren't the abolitionists?
Correct.
The
You are correct.
The revisionist party.
I just find it interesting that you know, several presidents have tried to fight the
Reserve Bank.
some version of a national bank, and all of them have been shot. Not all of them died, but all of them were shot.
some of them were drowned too.
Quincy Adams was not shot; he was poisoned.
And a big ship that was unsinkable.
Yes, all the amazing. All the bankers who were against the Reserve Bank were all on one ship that sank.
Yeah, the one that they were opposed to the World Bank. They're the ones that sank.
Yeah. And all the Reserve bankers on the ship that could have saved their lives went past them saying, "We didn't hear a thing."
That's right. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy factist.
Yeah, we're not really conspiracy theories anymore because most of the stuff's coming to true.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're not conspiracy theorists. We're an "I told you so."
Yeah.
Good one, man. I like that.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, we should be talking about the Star Trek film. Oh wait, it just collapsed again.
What Star Trek film?
Are you talking about Star Trek 4?
Star Trek 4.
That'll never happen. That'll never happen.
First they wanted a female writer, female director, and a new female lead. That collapsed. Patty Jenkins was going to take it on. That collapsed. Tarantino was going to take it on. It collapsed.
Yeah.
They either won't approve the script or approve the cast or both. They just cannot be satisfied.
Because
when I heard about
that's why.
When I heard about Tarantino a while back, I thought it was just a joke. I didn't think it was serious.
No. It was to be. He wanted a swan song movie, and now he's changed his mind and is going to make something else.
I don't blame him.
No, because he said they tie you up. This is what happens with Marvel too. They give you a 90-page script and tell you to fill in the blanks.
Yeah. Well, that was what I heard about Blade. Was it the director of Blade is saying he got a 90-page script?
Yeah,
there's
and
a lot of stuff missing.
Yeah. And there were only 2 action scenes, and they were too mediocre for his vision of Blade, and they wouldn't let him cut it out. So told Kevin Feige where to stick his 90 pages. And Kevin Feige says, "That's where the dick came from."
We could also talk about Coolio. I forgot about him.
Oh yeah. R.I.P. Coolio.
Yeah, Coolio. He's living in that gangster's paradise now.
Yeah.
What he died?
Heart attack.
Heart failure.
Suspected heart attack.
Did he get the?
He let's see. Let me read the thing. Another celebrity # died suddenly. Let me just share the screen.
Oh, so it was So he did get the.
Were required to be poked or dropped from Virginia Beach show on September 4th. Coolio died suddenly of suspected heart attack in quotations at 59 on September 28th. Yeah. But here's also the Hollywood tie too. If you scroll down through, there's part 2. Coolio exposed the industry and told his confidants that he was afraid what they might do to his family in April. Some big top hats in the industry were coming at him asking for SEX.
Yeah, he's absolutely right. They went after him over Gangsters Paradise.
He was telling me he was worried about.
Yeah, this is interesting.
I've been after Coolio for a long time.
So I guess Coolio went out like the king, like Elvis, on the shitter.
That sucks.
But when an artist has no more material, what happens to them?
They fake their death and move to Arkansas. Start up a church, change their name to Bob Joyce. Oh, whoops! Did I say that out loud?
If they're smart, they fake their death. If not, they end up overdosing. Or these days, hey, we don't need to have them overdose. Make them take the poke.
Tarantino can crank out a good movie. I'll never judge foot fetishes again.
He's right.
But yeah,
Tarantino.
but yeah, dude, I don't think half the celebrities that have quote unquote died have actually died. I think they've hidden because they're tired of the hustle and bustle. Oh, and they've
they
got
also
something to
know,
hide.
or they know what happens to them because they're out of material.
Well, yeah, but I mean, anybody can be stuck on a Las Vegas stage and bring in a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, but if that money is fading or if they're worth more dead, put it this way: if you're worth more dead, what do you think happens to you?
Right, but the thing of it is, though, they're not all being killed because they're running out of material. They're being killed because they know too much.
I know. I'm saying before the joke poke.
Right, but they know these people know too much about the inside of the industry. So do you think they're going to let this run around? That's just like the whole fan theory thing about James Bond and The Rock. Not the actor The Rock, like the movie The Rock.
Right.
Sean Connery's character, the fan theory of Sean Connery's character was that James Bond was put in there because he knew too much.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
But these people, they know about every little nook and cranny. So of course, yeah,
it's called a loose end.
Oh my gosh. Coolio's family has asked that fans please be considerate and not play Weird Al's Amish Paradise at the funeral. God,
they're still
bless America.
He was pissed at that version, by the way.
Was he really?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he hated it.
He never sent
didn't
any
like
of his
it.
royalty checks back, though.
Nope.
that I loved Weird Al back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, Weird Al supposedly always asks before he does a parody. And somebody at his management said okay, but then he cast a bunch of shade on it at some award show. So, but but he still cashed his check.
I didn't know that.
Because he does a version of "Live and Let Die" by Paul McCartney called "Chicken Pot Pie," and which is hilarious, by the way. But he only does it live because Paul McCartney didn't give the okay because he's a vegetarian.
I think
is that stupid or what?
He couldn't stop him from performing, but he could stop him from recording.
Right. Well, he couldn't actually. It's a parody. He could do it if he wanted to, but he just always likes to respect the artist, is what I heard.
Yeah, there are also legal issues over the copyright to the tune.
Oh, well, maybe they do. Then I don't know.
Chicken pot pie.
Yeah. It's really good. His version of it.
Oh.
That's brilliant, man. That guy is brilliant.
That is pretty funny. Now I want to listen to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are recording. I mean,
I don't know if it's out there. I've heard it before somewhere, but I don't know if it's on YouTube or not.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Bond theme too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sums up Bond, really does.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, everybody goes, "Oh, I heard that song. I'm such a fan of the Beatles." And you say, "It rings."
Yeah.
Not the Beatles.
Nope.
Yeah, I think McCartney made more music with Wings, but he,
yeah,
so many people associate him with the Beatles. I mean, yeah, that was what, 4 albums. But I want to know if anyone ever contacted Pete Best later, especially after they broke up, and
yeah, they did
Ringo and Pete going at it with drums or something.
Right.
They did it. They did interview the 2 former cast members and former producers for the Beatles documentary, but it was such poorly received. I don't think Netflix is still showing it.
Hey, you guys want to hear something funny?
Always.
Now I'm gonna put a trigger warning. Trigger warning, because this is quite a scary individual. But the things that she says are completely stupid.
The fact is that we have a responsibility to secure our border. We also have a responsibility to recognize the importance of newcomers to our nation. Right now, the best thing that we can do for our economy is to have comprehensive immigration reform. We have a shortage of workers in our country, and you see even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants up north? We need them to pick the crops down here. But that doesn't mean that we don't recognize our moral responsibility as well.
They need them to pick the crops.
When the president, the former,
pick the crops
and clean their
occasional
house.
occupant of the White House.
What a ridiculous thing to say.
And
Hello,
make the tacos.
911. Yeah. Hello, 911. I see a Mexican not selling tacos.
Labor,
They're
you
just
still
so blatant with it right now. They're so blatant.
I know they don't care. Labor, you
don't.
still on this pie thing? Because I just see it in the private chat.
I forgot to paste it in a long time ago. I was closing windows. Oh yeah, phooey, I forgot to paste it in. But there you go. There's a buttermilk pie and the millionaire pie. Looks like it's got pineapple in it. So I'm not going to eat that one. You can keep that.
You don't like pineapple?
No.
Hey, I'm
Wow.
going to try.
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
try to get on the other way. I'm going to get off and get on the other way if that's okay. And then if it doesn't
Woohoo!
work, I'm going to get out. I'm going to leave. All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Labe, why don't you like pineapple?
I don't like the texture. I don't know.
People love or hate pineapple.
It's really good for you to eat, especially raw.
Huh.
But it helps your stomach and intestinal enzymes and
Dude, I love pineapple. Pineapple
just
on
never
pizza.
have, even as a kid. I'll eat
Now,
it sort
That
of.
colon is really in good shape then.
Whose?
Yours.
Seth's.
Oh. Do you like pineapple juice?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, it's working.
Hello.
Word up is
Yay.
cherry Coke.
I got good signal strength finally. All right.
Do you live out in the boonies of Illinois, Indiana, Illinois, wherever you said you live?
I live in a major city. You know where Purdue University is?
Yeah, sort of.
I live right near there.
Hold on. This is what I was laughing at.
Okay.
I don't want to read that. Oh, that needs a trigger warning.
Maybe
You're
30 years
welcome
ago,
to it,
not now.
Lazio.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome to it, Lazio. Go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like older women, but there is a limit.
Yeah,
And
first
that's
they're going to
it.
be women.
Yeah.
Oh. Wonder where Tommy went to.
You know, when the neck starts to look like a vagina, you know, that's where I draw the line.
Turkey neck.
Yeah. It happens to everyone. It's inevitable, but it's
Tommy's wife said, I need some attention.
Huh.
Was that a segue?
No.
I don't see the wheels. It might not be a segue.
Do they still sell those things?
I don't know.
Not the same segue I was talking about.
I know.
What do you want to segue to?
My
Not
power,
Tommy's junk.
Jesus, turn it on.
Bond game work.
There's a neighbor right across the street with a big, bright ass flashing freaking light in front of their house, and we got nothing.
That's racist!
Yep.
Sorry.
I've heard them make that noise at night, but not in the daytime. We had there were three of them. There's two mothers. One had one baby. The other one had twins. No worries, man. Keep it coming.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Did you know that World Class is live right now?
Yeah.
No.
They're doing it to us again. I just realized
well.
that. I know they weren't on last night. Oh well.
Oh.
There's got to be some sort of crossover show that can be set up, can it?
Mm-hmm. Seems like.
No way. I'm like, no, we're nothing compared to them.
Oh,
like
come on
size-wise. Size-wise.
Now, what would need to happen is all their listeners all of a sudden, where'd they go? And they're, oh, yeah, we're over here.
Yeah.
Then it could happen.
Yo, what's up?
Are they all on there?
My mic was off.
What'd you say, Tommy?
Dion is not there.
Yeah. He's been missing quite a bit recently.
What'd you say, Tommy?
Well, when I've been looking at it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, finally. Where you been?
There's only 131 people watching right now.
I was making some sample intros to get your opinion on it.
Oh.
All right.
We can pay them live if you want, or just wait.
Hey, you know what? What did old Bill O'Reilly say?
I don't know.
David, you tell me. I know you know. I can't say it. I can't say that word.
What word? Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly said, "F it, we'll do it live." Hang on, I got kids crying. Hold on.
Actually, I forget what Bill O'Reilly
I'll be
said.
back in just.
You've never heard that clip, David?
I'm pretty sure I have, but no, I can't remember it.
That's it. F it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
That was an outtake. He apparently was trying to do. He normally does some kind of promo, and they kept messing it up, and he got really frustrated, and he just said, "Fuck it, we're doing it live."
Yeah.
And somebody recorded that, and it went viral for a while.
And he was like, "We'll play Sting and play us out, Sting."
Yeah.
And he goes, "What is that? What is that?" Yeah, he lost his shit.
Turn my light off.
So, did you get better internet light?
Oh wow, Lape's on camera.
2 months ago, where you been?
What speed you getting?
I don't know. It's this thing.
This is what I'm using. I'm using a MiFi.
Cyber.
There you go.
I think it went nuts last week. That's what happened.
I'm on optical to the router.
Yeah, that's what I used to be when in Cincinnati.
When you lived in a real city.
With a real football team.
What?
Cincinnati with a real football team.
Oh, yeah, that was fake. Come on.
No, they would. But yeah, well, it was fake because the Rams won because they had to pay for that stadium. They were never going to lose.
I'm getting about a gigabyte of speed here.
Spectrum claims are coming my way. Minimum 300 megabit.
Does it really matter after 500 megabytes per second?
Depends what you're doing. Depends if the other side can keep up. Well, a lot of it too depends on what you're doing, what you're accessing.
It's only as fast as your slowest connection.
Yeah, but like what I had there in Cincinnati was 200 megabit, and while most of the time when I was especially uploading, YouTube or whatever couldn't handle that speed, but I wouldn't get in anyone else's way. So it's a bigger pipe. It's like having a bigger highway. You might be driving at 100 miles an hour, and someone else can drive at 100 miles an hour. They don't have to sit behind you.
I see.
So
I just got a letter from Nancy Pelosi.
At the moment, I'm getting 40 down.
Oh, that's good.
Anybody else getting these fundraisers from Future Pact?
I haven't.
No, because we live in
got
this
any.
country. They only send those to foreigners.
Because we live here.
They know we ain't going to send them no money.
This is the third time Nancy's asked for $100 because democracy is.
Oh boy.
I'm deeply worried for missing tonight's final quarter goal.
Lucy wanted to say hi.
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 Hi, Lucy.
Hi, sweetie.
Say
Ask your daddy where your diamonds are.
Say good night.
They're in the sky.
Good night.
All right, she gonna go night night.
Diamonds in
Love you,
the
baby.
sky.
Shut the door behind
No,
you, okay?
that's the wrong tune, bro.
I know. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
There you go. There you go. Riders of the Storm.
One of my favorite. You were talking about Weird Al before. One of my favorite when people were two of them actually. So he did a style parody of Devo back in the, I guess that was the late 70s or early 80s.
Dare to be stupid.
Dare to be stupid. And they had an interview with the guy.
I love that song.
He said he did us better than we do us, and I hate him for it.
Yeah, right on.
It is. It's a really good song. It like sums up Devo, and it's like it's really good.
All right. Tommy, you wanted to show me those clips?
Yeah, I'll share screen.
Look, Egg, show them where you are. Look, see, they don't believe me. There's a doggy here. Look, Egg, look, Egg. What do you want?
Attention.
All right. Let me see here. Can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kind of editor. What is that?
An editor.
An editor. These are the ones I've started so far doing. I want to get your opinions on them.
Yeah, but does this mean we can't have Chef on anymore?
Does any of them work?
That's cool.
Which one did you like?
Oh, did you play multiple ones? I thought it was all one thing.
No, it's multiple ones. Want me to play it again?
No, just put it all together and make one big thing because it was cool.
It was supposed to go at the end of the video.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what I'll play it again. Hold on.
Yeah, play it
so
again.
like this was gonna be one. It was gonna be at the very beginning or very end.
I like that at the beginning.
That was just gonna be a countdown I was working on. And then
Take the countdown, put it at the start of the first one. And
Yeah.
Yeah, the lightning is a good outro.
And just leave the outro without the countdown. Put the countdown into the first one at the start and just leave the second one without the countdown.
Tommy,
yeah.
do what you feel is right, of course.
Yeah, put the countdown on, then do the first one, and then that can be like an intro.
All right.
But do like 10 seconds because by the time the lag from logging in,
Yeah,
you wouldn't be able to see
true.
it.
But what editor are you using? I mean, what are you using to create like the countdown, all that stuff? Because I need to start using something other than Final Cut. And I can found a few, but it's like they're bare bones, no templates, or any of that stuff.
I'll send you the link.
All right, fair enough.
Which Final Cut are you using, Brian?
I don't know, whatever one runs on my OS.
7 or X?
It's Final Cut X. It's Final Cut Pro X. Or something other. At some point, everything is on this Mac is getting really, really slow.
The Harry Potter guy's gonna be Weird Al.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
10.4.6.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
I put it
But
in
I'm
the
on a
private chat.
2010 iMac. So-
Yeah, no. Final Cut X is made, streamlined for the Macs, and now they're doing it for the M1 as well.
Right.
M1 chip.
Right.
What
And
do I
at
have to
some
hit,
point,
Tommy?
that's not going to, at some point, this stuff's not going to work on my Mac anymore.
That one is a paid one.
There you go, buddy.
That one, you just hit the download at the top where it says download.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought you were sending me something.
No, Final Cut
no, it
Pro
was
cost
for-
me $400 several years ago. So,
Yeah.
and I've been looking at some ones in Linux, but again, it's just they're powerful, but there's no you got to be able to create all your own stuff, and I'm like, I ain't that smart.
There's a company that's doing just software just for Final Cut X, and they're called, I think it's called Lightroom or something. They do a lot of neon graphics and things like that. So go ahead.
So have y'all seen the AI art that they've been doing now, where you just say what you want and it makes pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are messed up.
What website is that? I'm trying to find it.
A lot of those programs are actually hidden behind paywalls, and some of them are just experiments by companies. They're not for public use. And some of the public use ones are nowhere near what the private companies have put out on their own demonstrations.
So they were talking when I was in the big screen metaverse. They were talking that AI can take any job. Can y'all think of a job that AI can't take?
No.
Fighter pilot.
Machine operator.
Machine operator.
Machine operator could be replaced by an android.
Yes. We're talking distant future. Like more high tech than we are now. Because I said therapist, but then he's like, no, because they already have an AI therapist now.
Oh wait, maintenance.
Maintenance.
No, they do have an AI system that they're working on, but they don't have the scanning technology for it yet.
City school bus driver.
Yeah.
School bus driver. I wouldn't want a robot driving my kids to school.
That's right. So it'll never happen.
Yeah.
Imagine when them rowdy kids start getting crazy. What's that thing gonna do? Have a flamethrower behind it?
Speaking of school bus drivers,
because all you got to do is burn the first one.
I had to actually ride in a school bus yesterday for my daughter's back to school night because they told us all to park at the Civic Center because there wasn't enough parking for all the parents. And every parent had to ride the school bus from probably a 10-minute drive to the school. And I've never felt so claustrophobic in my life.
You never felt so what?
Claustrophobic.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, you said. Now, were they riding you 3 to a seat or 2 to a seat?
Claustrophobic.
I could not even ride 2 to a seat. Like.
And I have a question. Why don't school buses have seat belts?
They don't need them.
That? You mean, they don't need them?
They don't need them unless they hit another bus. They hit a car, it's like hitting a tin can.
Right, but I mean, what if they hit a light pole or something?
I mean, those things are so heavy that, I mean, unless they hit, you'd have to hit pretty much a building at 100 miles an hour to make it the kids even fly to the seat. Well, actually, no, because one of them hit a box truck one time, and my cousin was in there, and she got her legs messed up for a while. So it's got to hit it's got to hit something big, something very big, like a box truck or an 18-wheeler or something like that.
Something the truck can't absorb. See, everybody's if you do basic maths, you learn two objects colliding, their forces multiply together, right?
I can say this now,
but bus can absorb way more damage than a car.
That doesn't mean the kids are not going to get jostled.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell a story about it. So I can tell this story now because I'm pretty sure the bus driver's dead now because she was 80-some when I was in elementary school. So she'd be in
She's a bus driver. Don't underestimate her.
we love this bus driver. She's real nice and everything like that. But when she would get to the railroad tracks, we'd all tell her to floor it, and she would floor it. And we would everybody got up out of the seat when she hit them. So she basically jumped the railroad tracks with the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was fun. But now you go on the school bus, there's cameras everywhere. I think I counted like 13 cameras.
Yeah, they couldn't do that now.
No.
I think the reason why they don't have seatbelts in school buses is if they do tip over, rescue is a whole lot harder.
Well, they make us wear seatbelts in our vehicles. Why not in a school bus? That's just been a question I've thought about.
Well, because you're dealing with like 20 or more kids, and that's a highly variable.
Oh, that's a messed up video.
Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
It infuriated me.
What video are you talking about?
All right, this video is gonna make you really mad. It pissed me off. Why don't that kid just do it?
Oh my God!
They got a bus monitor there and not anything going on.
Not even caring.
She just looked down at it, at the kid.
Oh my God!
Oh. What a piece of crap, dude. What a piece of crap.
But it's a good thing the kid didn't get unattached from the book bag because she was right under the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
you know. You knew.
Oh Lord.
Death penalty.
That's a horror show.
Well, the kid did get up from what it looked like at the very end of the video, but damn.
Because the kid was suspended above the road and never made contact with the road or the curb.
Jeez.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Would she try to give him a lollipop afterwards?
Well, you want to hear a more messed up story?
No.
A bus driver got mad at the kids and she left the school and parked the bus and made them walk home. And she was proud about it. She goes, I'll do it again. Yeah, there's an interview. I'll see if I can pull it up.
I'd 187 that lady.
Yeah. I go 5150 on her ass.
Yeah. Anybody got Twitter? Y'all need to check out the Phantom Collective because they just pushed our.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
You know, I seldom use Twitter. I need to get on there so I can do that. Help.
Yeah. They
every little bit helps.
We've joined the Phantom Collective, so anytime we tweet out stuff, they push it. So.
Oh, nice.
Yep. $12 a month. I joined their Patreon. But hey, whatever. I joined their Patreon last week, and one of the guys, the Nerdy Ronin. Shut up, Leslie.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, kiddo. Life can be a real drag.
There's more than one collective here.
Do what now?
I got the wrong fandom collective. Sorry.
Go to our Twitter and you'll see it.
Right.
But anyway, the Nerdy Ronin asked me to do a video for him, so I did a video of my top 5 favorite films. It was pretty cool. So, I will put his video in the chat because I was a guest star and I had to film a thing for it. You can check it out. It's only a couple minutes. Where you at?
Is it under men's room?
What?
The Twitter account.
I will tell you here in just a second. I posted a link into the actual chat for that video. Our Twitter account is at Themensroom13.
Oh, okay.
So, did you find us yet?
Good job.
Yeah. So I was a guest star. That was nice. Just we talked about movies and stuff like that. So.
Oh, now I got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, Deadpool 3. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, talk about desperate, right?
Is Wolverine going to be in this one?
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
They're not even 2 years. They haven't even got a script. They're 2 years away from their pre-production.
I do want, before we jump on that, I sent you a link, Seth. We showed one bad bus driver. Let's show one good bus driver.
Okay.
It's a short video.
Wow, Corey. Matt. That was a good grab. What happened? I didn't think this truck was going to stop either. Good grab. What happened? Car just came on this side. Why? He wasn't stopping.
Man, there should be a cop following buses.
Or a cop riding with the bus
No,
driver.
you need to follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You need to follow them because when they pull stupid stuff like that, the cop can just whoop whoop.
But they are trialing cameras on some buses in some areas, but they're also doing it with ambulances for people who won't pull over. So far, I think they've only issued some warnings. I don't think they've actually taken legal action yet.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who try to take over buses on the inside, and it's like, what is your damn problem?
Mm-mm. So yeah.
So what?
Deadpool
3.
Deadpool 3, yes.
Who's excited?
That's a good question. Because it's years away, and I'm thinking, what about the other projects? Didn't they just announce they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. for Ironheart?
Yeah.
Now, what's his involvement in that going to be? I mean, is he going to show up like once an episode as some kind of computer memory or some crap? Or
I think that's what he's supposed to do.
Flashbacks, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a flashback, or he'll be on there for like 2 minutes.
I think
it's a comic book AI.
Right.
There is that one, and it does cross over with Secret Wars, where he is the AI of himself.
Well, in Secret Wars, with someone, I was reading a thing about it. They said that there'll probably be an alternate universe. They take that Iron Man and it's still the same character. That way they can have a way to bring him back for the
Or it's a
Secret
scroll.
Wars.
Or it's a scroll Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, or it's a scroll.
Yeah, they got to leave it open for a lot of different things because Robert Downey Jr. is the #1 draw for Marvel. So
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a feeling that he's going to be turned into a scroll because it's just not going to sell that much, man. Like without him.
Mm-hmm.
And they need him for the series, not just well, the entire. Well, Stage 4 is a bust.
Yeah.
They need him to revive Marvel.
Now, does Captain Marvel and Iron Man fight in Secret Wars? Or is that World War II?
I thought it was their scroll counterparts.
I thought they did fight in Secret Wars 2. Or Civil War 2.
Civil War.
Yeah, they fought in Civil War. Yeah.
I would love to see that and just Iron Man dominate.
She was absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, he would have to
be owned, but
he would have to really. He would really have to build a suit.
Well, if he had Wakanda's technology,
I don't know.
That's garbage. She's just too OP for that to occur. They umped her powers too much.
Well, it was, but then you got to look at he took a hit from Thanos and she took a hit from Thanos, and Thanos rocked her world.
Yeah. Well, they can't do some storylines because they killed Thanos. They can't do some storylines because they left out Lady Death. They can't do some Thor storylines because they killed Jane Foster.
Leaving out Lady Death, it was incredibly stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, because
I like the comic book version much better than the movie version.
Civil War 2 was about what to do with Thanos, wasn't it?
Yeah, well,
Thanos wants to be a good guy.
Came good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't hear both y'all. At one time.
Sorry,
Tommy. What did you say?
In one part in the comic books, Thanos actually becomes a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say, David?
Yeah, that's what Tommy just said at the same time.
Okay.
I was just reminding you all that also not just Thanos, but he does become a good guy then because the Lady Death is actually the one who dies, and they made Hela, and that's where that goes, and it's like, oh man, Hela, please.
So was Hela supposed to be Lady Death?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the original casting. Hela was supposed to be Lady Death, but then they rewrote it because they didn't want to do the Lady Death storyline because then they'd have to make Thanos, then they'd have to revive Thanos, and Kevin Feige wants to turn the MCU into his, and for it to be his, they have to destroy a lot of Stan Lee's storylines.
Yeah, just like the big wolf. That was supposed to be Loki's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The big what?
The big
Loki
wolf.
has a son, Thanos. But the twist is, didn't Loki turn himself into a woman?
He did turn himself into a woman.
Yeah.
He had 2 kids.
In mythology, he did.
I know in mythology, I'm talking about MCU.
Ragnarok.
Oh, I don't know about MCU.
I don't know in MCU.
I never watched the Loki series.
No,
they hinted to it in the comics, but if you go by the true story between Thor and all them, Loki he messed around with animals.
He turned himself into a female horse and seduced Thor.
Yeah, and he also had I think he actually had 3 kids because I think one of them was the horse that they ride.
No.
One of them was Odin's horse, the 8-legged horse.
Yeah.
He had 3, but one was human, one was a horse, and one was the wolf.
Yeah.
And 2 was as a female, 1 was as a male. He did father a child with Sif, wasn't it?
Yes. And what actually got Loki and his dad fighting is because his dad killed the wolf.
Yeah.
So
it was an
that
abomination.
story is all different in the MCU.
Yeah, well, the MCU took a lot of the stories out because it involved family matters.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's true.
But speaking of MCU, you've got Blade, which is a failed project. And what's the other one they're pushing back?
I don't know. What do you guys think about She-Hulk so far?
I stopped watching it.
I was wondering if anybody saw. I was wondering if anybody saw.
I've not seen any of it yet. I don't think he's been on there yet, has he? I think I would have heard of that. Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know they race swapped another character, but they went from black to white.
Oh.
It was one of the villains.
Oh, that's yeah. What a shock, right? Who's surprised? Moving on.
Yeah.
The only time the diversity mob is silent, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
What's the matter? I thought you wanted your representation.
They do until it looks bad.
You mean truthful?
Right, like Dahmer.
Dahmer. Yeah.
Now, what is that? Is that a documentary or is that an actual series, the Dahmer thing? Because I keep hearing about that.
It's kind of like a documentary.
But it's a series at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, they call it a docu-series.
Yeah.
So they've got somebody playing Dahmer? Is that the deal?
Yeah, it's like a recreation of the story.
Oh, okay.
Evan Peters.
Oh, okay.
The dude who played Quicksilver in the X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's a good one. But yeah, there's a lot of people are talking about that series, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But apparently the LGBT community is like flipping out over.
Jeez, it's a true story.
It's a true story.
It's like they're not making it up, folks. It's like
But sometimes the truth hurts.
Yeah, buddy.
Have they got to the part yet where one of his victims almost gets away and the cop brings him back because he thinks they're just lovers having a spat? So,
that's some cold stuff right there.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Sorry if anyone hasn't seen that yet.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if they did Samuel Little. For people who don't know, he was the first black serial killer, and he started in 1940. And he didn't die until 2020.
Wow, I never heard of that guy.
He murdered 93 women between 1970 and 2005, and he was only convicted of 4 murders. But he was the first black serial killer, and he was far more prolific than most serial killers. But the reason why you haven't heard of him because the mainstream media did not cover the story.
They don't want that getting out.
Same with the Zodiac killer. They don't want his identity getting out either. Because he was a P. Because he was a P, and he was a homo or something.
Right.
And he was a well-known, connected to San Francisco Democrats, and a filmmaker.
To boot.
But yeah, my representation, right, folks? It's all about the
Diversity is our strength.
Yeah. Speaking of diversity, they're giving
cold.
Have you heard what they're going to do to James Bond?
Oh Lord.
What was you trying to say, Prime?
Sorry, Prime.
What?
You said something.
No, I said it's cold. I just saw a house across the street or from the other side get the lights turned on all the way and then get turned right back off again. Oh, that's cold. Yeah. It's like, miss me, you bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
David, you talking about James Bond?
Yeah, well, Prom said something about diversity, and I said, yeah, that's what they're doing with James Bond. They want a more diverse cast, but they're going with a white lead, I think it's going to be Henry Cavill, but only if he'll be more sensitive to women.
Oh, my gosh.
And they're calling it evolving. It's no longer progress, it's evolution.
Because the most important thing when you're trying to save the world is you got to be sensitive to people.
Of course.
He's got. He's got.
Yeah. Yes. So we're going to have James Bond calling women in the morning to ask how they're feeling.
I still haven't seen No Time to Die, and I don't know if I ever want to.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, I do. And that's I've seen every James Bond film in the theater since The Spy Who Loved Me, when I was 9 years old or whatever I was. But I mean, that's
since you were a tadpole.
Yeah, a long time since I got my dad to drag me to that movie.
But what I find funny is the woman from the No Time to Die. She's been excluded. She's been written out of the James Bond franchise, and she's having a hissy fit. And it's like, wait a minute, you didn't want to be in it. So they killed you off, and now you're having a hissy fit.
Yeah, Barbara Broccoli has done more to
ruin
her father's legacy than I just don't get it.
But what I don't get is No Time to Die was written by women, wasn't it directed by women?
I don't know.
I thought it was Sam Mendes who directed it.
I think it was the reshoots then, but they had a lot of they had what's her name, Phoebe Waller, whatever, doing the rewrite. So, and they had Barbara Broccoli. She pretty much directed that movie. She just can't reconcile the fact that people don't like her garbage.
So,
well, when you have all that money, you don't really hear what the people in the streets are saying. You only hear what comes out of the echo chamber.
Yeah. And MGM wonders why it crashed and burned 3 times.
That's crazy.
The only thing keeping that company afloat is its casino.
Which one? Casino Royale?
No, MGM. I'm saying the only thing keeping MGM afloat. They refuse to make a proper James Bond. They refuse to make Stargate. They keep talking of making a Stargate, but then they just roll out to the convention with the same old material.
So I just found out, y'all probably already knew this, but do you know Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a bunch of free games, PC games?
No.
You get the new Avengers game, Red Dead Online.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, you just have to have an Amazon Prime membership, and
I'll have to
it's
take
a
advantage
ton
of that.
Games.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just found
Sounds
out.
like a pretty good deal.
You know how many people have Amazon Prime that don't even know they get movies and stuff? They probably just use it for delivery. It's like,
like you got Destiny 2.
Dummies.
My brother has Amazon Prime and he never uses it. I'm using his thing for movies. I'm just because he didn't even use it.
No, you're not.
Allegedly.
That's pretty funny joke.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Hypothetically, I could do that. Of course, I never would do that because that would be wrong.
Of course not.
But I realize that now.
The new Assassin's Creed game is on there too.
Oh, nice.
So these aren't physical copies. These are all downloads or online?
Downloads, yeah. You just download it and play it.
Yeah, there's special keys that only work as long as you're Prime members.
But you're paying for a membership to either watch the movies or get better deals on packaging. Might as well go for the gaming too if it's free.
Absolutely.
It's not free, but it's a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
So, what about Blade? Do you think that's going to be made?
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
No. I mean, it might get made. I don't know.
Well, they're only a year away from release, and they haven't even got a director anymore. Let alone a scriptwriter.
Hasn't there been a lot of negative feedback when they found out that Wesley Snipes wasn't going to be Blade again?
Well, that was a year ago. Now they've lost the director, the writer, and the writer said the same thing. Kevin Feige's not interested in somebody directing a Blade movie. They want them to direct a Kevin Feige movie. Only the thing is, Kevin doesn't give them the complete movie, and then when you ask him his direction, he says you figure it out. So he gives them the incomplete script and expects you to fill it in, meet his expectations, and they won't tell you what they are.
The only way I'll watch a Blade remake is if it's played by the guy from Black Dynamite, Michael Jai White. Remember Black Dynamite?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Black Dynamite. I was a little disappointed in it, but it was okay.
It was funny.
It was okay.
I think the new Tarzan movie is going to be like John Carter.
Oh my God! They're going to make another Tarzan movie.
This time it's Sony, but it's going to be like John Carter. They're going to sort of make a movie that's sort of Tarzan, and they're sort of going to try and base it on Burroughs' work, but they're going to.
It's going to stink.
Yeah, they're going to try and do a period piece at the same time modernizing it, which is what they did, which is a mistake they made with John Carter.
Right.
And, well, it's Sony. Sony are trying to move away. Sony America is trying to move away from PlayStation. Because they tasted big money and big success with 2 hit TV shows. Now they suddenly think they're Hollywood producers full time.
You know, speaking as someone who's read all 25 Tarzan books, they should just adapt the damn books, and they would make a lot of money because they're still good. They're still good books. I mean, they're for what they are, which is basically pulp fiction. Edgar Rice Burroughs basically read other stuff and said, you know what, I could do better. And he did.
Yeah. But the thing is, John Carter, it's not actually about John Carter. It's about, he's just one of many characters in that series.
Right. Some of the books he's not even in. Some of the sequels. He's barely in.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've read those, but I'm not as familiar with those. But
the true character is the civilization. The true character is the girl. Is not the girl, but her civilization. That's
right.
That's the main character, is the civilization on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
How it stays hidden, how it accesses Earth and the backwards and forwards, and how they try to subtly manipulate Earth to maintain their society. They should have done that instead of, hey, let's have an action adventure set piece and ruin 2/3 of the series.
Right. It's really a shame because I mean Edgar Rice Burroughs is so influential. He's influenced everything. He influenced Superman. I mean, Superman is basically when John Carter is on Mars and he's leaping around because Mars has lighter gravity. Jerry Siegel kind of adapted that. It's like Princess Leia in her slave outfit. That's basically based on those old pulp covers of the Princess of Mars and stuff. I mean,
that was the first story, the Princess of Mars.
Yeah. I mean, that's but nobody has adapted Edgar Rice Burroughs that well. I mean, you had the Johnny Weissmuller films where Tarzan is, can't speak properly, and in the books he's like he knows several languages, he speaks them fluently. He speaks French, English.
Then they turn him into the world traveler who just happened to wash up on the shores of Africa.
Yeah.
They rebooted the franchise so often it has no. That's what Orwell said. It has no origin anymore. It will be rebooted until people forget the original story.
Yeah, the original movie. If they did the original 2 novels as like they could do that as a 2-part movie. That would just be perfect. But they're never going to do it. It's never going to come close. They never have that great scene where his ape mother adopts him, where anyone's ever familiar. It's one of the greatest scenes in any book where the mother, her child has died and she's still holding on to the dead child, and she sees Tarzan in his crib because both of his parents have been killed, and she's like thinking and she takes Tarzan out of the crib and puts her own child in there who's dead and adopts him. It's one of the greatest moments in literature, in my opinion. But it's like, it would be so emotionally powerful if they did that in a movie. It's like they never get it right.
I think they did I think the closest actually was the Walt Disney when he did the Tarzan animation. One of his last.
You mean the one that never got made, or the one that they later completed, but they left in his original works. Oh, okay.
But they left that in, where they left that scene in. But it was actually that Tarzan movie that they did years after. That was originally based on the one that was never released, but Walt Disney was working on it, and he was adapting those stories. But he was trying to make them 1 hour long, fit into segments. He was thinking about shorts before anybody else was.
Right.
Short films for kids that would be a action adventure series, because that's what it was. It was an action adventure series. It was designed to have a story, but it finished with an open end, and each would connect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Edgar Rice Burroughs invented the multiverse before anybody else did.
Well, that's true. He had a lot of his characters crossed over. He had I'm trying to think. What did he? Well, he crossed it over with the Pellucidar. Those stories where he goes to the center of the earth. What else did he do? One of the characters from a book he did called The Mad King shows up in another book. They all cross over at one point. A lot of them do.
Yeah. They all take place in the same period of the 19th century.
Mm-hmm.
But rumor has it people don't own the rights. They're just using the fact that nobody owns the rights.
Right. Well, have those passed into public domain yet? I mean, those were written almost 100 years ago at this point. I think some of them have been.
I think
the first novel was written in like 1912 or something.
Yes.
So that's got to be.
Yes, it has. Tarzan and the Golden Lion has, and it's. But there are exclusive works still that are copyright because they're, but those are particular stories. They're not his works. They're
Right.
just stories based on. So that's how Disney owns John Carter, because they made a movie about it.
Ah, gotcha.
But it was public domain.
They should have called that movie John Carter of Mars. That was part of the confusion. Just calling it John Carter was stupid.
That's because of the movie Mars Meets Mums, and they didn't want the association.
That's what I heard.
And it's like,
yeah,
people don't make those associations.
No, they just knew that movie was going to suck, so they didn't go see it. So it had nothing to do with the title Mars in it. But
yeah, because Red Mars, Blue Mars, Green Mars was a science fiction spectacular that, because of its spectacular cost, despite its high income, was an overall failure.
I didn't even know about that one.
I think it was a European production.
Okay.
I don't think it really actually was. It was mostly, if you didn't even know it was set on Mars, you wouldn't even know on it. I think it's one of those epic fails that, the way they tried to soft reboot all the vampire movies to be like Twilight.
Right. Exactly.
You can do it once. You can't do it forever. But if you do it, if you keep rewriting characters, you'll eventually come around. That's what they don't understand.
Hey, Seth.
Yo.
Do you want to review a website?
Can why?
I think I mentioned it on here, but we never looked at it. This is why I'm broke.
I've never heard of it.
It's the internet mall is what they call it, but it's the most random stuff you can buy. It goes for like stuff that's like a 25 cent all the way up to $2 million. And stuff you rarely see it unless you go on this website. I'll send it in a private chat and let you take a look. And we could just review the products.
Yeah, I was looking at Game Boy Color stuff because I really want another Game Boy.
Their Tech Exchange, they got them all.
Uh-oh.
How much are they?
They range from like $40 to like $500, depending on which kind you're getting. So, if you just scroll down, you'll see some wild stuff.
The big book of breasts.
Well, you wouldn't want a small book, would you?
I'm Cal doing Cal things. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It gets funnier as you go down.
The cheese printer? What? Dude, you can print on a piece of... Shut up.
$7. I mean, $8.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Print on
That's why we're broke.
Custom tiny house on wheels for $1,000. What?
What in the world? $1,000 for a house?
There's no... I guess, was it renting it?
No,
is it human size?
It's a design service, so they draw it out, I think.
Oh.
For you.
Oh.
Hmm.
Dude, that's awesome. Hidden door kit. Weenie washers. Oh my god! Emergency cyanide.
Oh,
that can't be legal.
The Iron Man helmet I like. It opens up.
That is pretty cool. A functional Iron Man MK5 helmet. That's pretty neat.
$205 ain't bad for what it is.
The Ice Genie. Keep your fridge stocked with ice without sacrificing valuable storage space. Huh.
I like the atomic bomb lamp.
Yeah, nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
Ring always home flying camera. What? This always home camera. Dude, that's awesome.
And what is the
Killer
website
Key?
again? It's this. That's why I'm broke.
This is why I'm broke.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Like
at
I
it.
need another way to spend my money.
Ultra telephoto lens.
Holy crap! Look at the price tag.
Gosh.
Well,
Plus
it is
they
always broke, right?
What's the millimeters on that? On the lens?
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's an Amazon link.
Okay, 200 to 500. Yeah, it's a Sigma. Oh, because it's a 2.8. That's why. I'm going to say 200 to 500 is not very big. But if you get 2.8 aperture.
What does that mean? English,
you can,
English.
You can shoot it in darker situations. It opens up more.
Right.
Faster lens.
Right.
Clear
Faster lens.
usually means better glass, too.
Yep.
The Killer Key.
Shitty prop replicas, a rubber glove with 5 gems on the knuckles.
What does it do?
What does it do? It'll permanently disable the lock if what?
I don't know. I'm trying to read
it's got a slice in it, so when you put it into the key and turn it, it gets stuck in there, and it'll never come out because of the notch.
Breaks. Break the key off, and then you can't pry it out. Okay.
Why would you want to do that?
That's something you really don't like.
Get back at your ex.
I guess.
Of course, my ex.
Theoretically, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's only for being locked out.
Allegedly.
The only way to drill the lock.
Oh, here's one for every man: the Encyclopedia of Sandwiches.
Oh wow! Insert to simple to deploy. Just insert into the keyway, then push sideways.
Wow.
So it is. You're just supposed to stick it in and break it off.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Who thought that up?
I don't know, but couldn't you just take off the lock and get a new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Umbilical
You just
cord
glue the
phone
lock.
charger.
Wow, they've got a knockoff. They got a knockoff.
What in the world? $4,000.
What?
It's got a. I know there's an artist that does this
For
kind
that?
of stuff, and he pays massive amount because it feels like real skin.
No thanks. That's gross.
It puts the lotion on.
Inflatable speedboat.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty dope.
It's called a Zodiac. I've seen them before.
Oh, pimple popping toy. That's
The
gross.
Raspberry Pi. The
Get
model
that for Anna, that
4D.
Star Wars girl. She's
Yeah.
into that.
Oh, dude, that's so gross.
Into what?
Pimple popping videos.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had to
that's
make her
gross.
stop doing that on the Jack show because they were losing viewers. She'll sit there and watch pimples being popped.
Hey, Tommy, there's your.
She
there's your
watches them. She
Ticketosaurus
doesn't
Rex.
make them.
No, well, she
3D
put
printed.
when they let her share her
Oh my
screen,
God.
she puts them on there.
Oh my god! Look what beside it. Oh my god!
Jurassic Park.
No, beside it, the Butthole Stretcher 9000.
Oh my god!
can't
Oh
read
my
it.
god!
I can't read it, sorry.
Easy crank handle.
Yeah, I don't need that butthole stretcher. I was in the Navy for 20 years, so it got stretched out enough.
Whoa, Brian.
That's just the nature of the game, folks. It's just what it
Anchors
is.
away.
That's
Anchors
it.
away.
They don't call them
Here's one, the
seamen for
Raspberry
anything.
Pi. Apparently, this can play PlayStation 4 games.
Dude, the ceiling thing with the lights is cool.
Yeah, fiber optic kit. Yeah, you can get those. You can get those on Amazon. Gourmet PB&J of the month. That's awesome.
Nice.
$500. You are high.
Wow.
That better be made with Goldschlager.
Mm-hmm.
Air Fort inflatable tent. What? Tesla coil arc lighter. That's cool. A 1,000,000-piece jigsaw puzzle.
Fart filter.
gosh.
It says hint start with the corner pieces.
Well, I gotta go, guys. I gotta be somewhere by 11, but I'm glad I got to be on again. I kind of was really frustrated last week.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming.
So hopefully
thanks for coming, man.
will keep working, and I will see
yeah.
you guys next week.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Have a good
Have
night.
a good week, man. Have a good week.
You too.
All right.
You guys want to jump? Y'all want to come off the air? Well,
Yeah.
We've been like an
Yeah,
hour
we're
and
good.
45 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, buy David's book. Check out Channel Dad's channel. We'll be live for Coffee and Gaming at 6:30. You guys have a great night, and we will see you guys soon. As always, don't forget.
I'm gonna come. Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.